You're gonna make me do a spit take.
It's an honor to meet both of you guys because I don't know if you know, but the West Wing was a massive phenomenon in Brazil. We even had podcasts about it. Brazilians are actually quite big fans of it. So I was wondering, how do you guys feel about coming back to a fictional White House again, and now in this new, power structure, this new relationship?
I feel really, really lucky to get to be in this show. I watched the first season and I just loved it so much, and I was so jealous of a show like that. I said, that's the kind of show I want to be on. It's so great. And then to get the call from Deborah to ask me to join, I couldn't have been more thrilled. And all I knew is that I was going to be playing the vice president, and that I had done something kind of questionably moral. And and I came on. I had no idea that Brad was going to be joining me to play my husband. And when I heard, I couldn't have been more excited. I thought, that makes such sense. It's so great. It's yes, we worked on a political show, obviously The West Wing, but this is such a different animal. This is such a different show and such different characters, and I just feel just incredibly lucky.
Yeah, it is difficult to describe. The only downside to having an experience like we had on The West Wing is you realize how rare it is that great writing meets a great idea and has a great cast. And I had the same experience Allison had before Allison was on the show. I saw this, a huge Carrie fan. I remember turning to my wife talking about how great Rufus was, and it was a show I was jealous of because it had this writing, had this voice, had the stakes. And I think for both Allison and for me, there's this how rare that is, and to take our history and push it down this weird marriage is really fun.
Now, one thing that I do love about the show as well, because the writing, that you have that very human side at the same time that you have that political excitement to it. And one of the scenes that I do think is going to go to television history is the scene that Grace calls out Kate on, like, you need to put yourself together, brush your hair, the whole thing.
I love that scene.
I love that scene as well. And I wanted to know a little bit from you, how much fun do you have actually, like, being able to wear that skin and, do a scene like that?
Oh, it was heaven to do that kind of scene with Carrie, because she's such a brilliant actress, and we just got to go. We had so much fun. It was hard not to keep from laughing sometimes at the things I was saying to her, and I had a ball looking at her going, okay, starting to the north, and it just being completely the geographical references to it was. And she's right, it's not like she's being catty to her. She's actually giving her some really good advice. And if she listens to it, she'll be smart. And I think in that scene, Kate realizes we're set up to hate each other. And I think during the course of the second season and the episodes I was in, we sort of establish a mutual respect for one another and kind of really admire each other, even though we want to hate each other. It sets us up for every scene I do with Carrie. It's something, because they're both brilliant. They're both flawed, and they both are always right. So there's always conflict. But I think at the end of the day, Grace sees her as an asset.
Now, since we don't have so much time left, I could talk to you guys for hours, but I do have to ask, because this is for an outlet called Steal the Look. And we always like knowing what people keep from the set or costumes. I know that the Diplomat's still going on, but maybe you have something from the West Wing that you kept as souvenirs?
I stole the Josh Lyman sign off the door.
Yeah, I stole the CJ one, and then I auctioned it off for charity. So I don't even think I have anything left. And I took one of the president's balls. You know what I mean, not the. The paperweights.
The orb, not the president's balls.
And scene.
And I have Josh Molina tied up in the basement. I took him from the show. And I make him do monologues, and he's very happy about it.
It's a perfect deal, right? You enjoy it, and he's having fun with the
and
monologue.
he feels like he's working.
I think it's amazing. And don't worry, Allison, it's going to be either subtitle or dub, so we can change.
Yeah, we can do balls to orbs.
But whatever you want, I'm okay with it. It's you know, it wasn't a.
Yeah, no, Martin was very generous.
You're gonna make me do a spit take.
Well, on that note, thank you guys so much.
It was a pleasure. I didn't know we were big in Brazil.
You are?
I know, I love that.
We even had a podcast that was super popular called Once Upon a Time in the West, and was basically they would go each episode of The West Wing and talk about the different references and everything.
I've never been to Brazil. I gotta go now.
I gotta go to Brazil.
I want to go.
Come to Brazil. We need
Okay.
to find an excuse to bring you guys.
Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I expected more from you.
You should get a lawyer.
So,
Are we having fun?